This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Kuroko. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork, life lessons, and sports movements from anime. In this video, we'll be reacting to Kuroko no Basket episode 21. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for weekly reaction videos, and sign up for my Patreon below for early access to all my reaction videos. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. Sorry if my voice is a little bit coarse. I just came back, or I've been coaching volleyball camps all last week. Is this her boyfriend, the coach's boyfriend? Maybe she's dating Kiyoshi? Oh, the senpai. Oh, maybe they're okay, they're deciding like, ooh, that music got intense all of a sudden. Let's get started. Maybe the train is gonna get started. So if they're talking about them going to the mountains together and training hard. Here's a really interesting story I read from a book written by Loy Ball, who is a USA national team member of the volleyball team who won a gold medal in 2008. One of his first professional places he played was actually in Japan. And he said that was the hardest he's ever trained, and that was like that old school training from the early 90s. But they would have a volleyball training in the morning, have lunch, then volleyball training again, and then sometimes they would actually climb a mountain. So they'd be training like 8 to 10 hours sometimes in a day and just be totally and brutally exhausted. And that's a day before the game too. But training in the mountains reminds me of his crazy stories of when he played professionally in Japan. I noticed that they don't do these scenes where Kuroko just appears out of nowhere anymore. Now, training in the mountains, does that mean they also have access to a basketball court, or are they just going to be running up the hills? So that's an awkward running cycle. See how her arms are going out to the side? Your elbows should be tucked in as you're running. But in general, the animation here is better than the last episode. Ooh, this animation is pretty good. Ooh, you get to bring the doggy? Okay, this is how you know the animation, at least the illustration is better. The proportions are much better. Arms are all the way down to the groin. Head is around 1/3 of the shoulder width, so pretty much my shoulder width is 3 heads apart. Shoulders are wider than the torso and also wider than the waist, so I'm looking forward to the artwork for this episode. That means there must be a game going on. Usually they save the best animation for the games. What is this big announcement? Maybe they have to do a big fundraiser? Hey, making your own food's not a bad thing. Oh, that's funny. Honey soaked lemons, is that a real Japanese snack? I want to try that. Oh. Probably because she won't allow, probably because she wants to cook for them. I think the funny thing is looking at all the purple streaks to show worry and fear. I don't remember seeing that in any other anime. Hey, that's not bad. It looks like a stew. When you boil things together, it's not the worst. What does it say? We can't just tell her to practice because she sucks. That's true. It's just funny that she enjoys cooking for them, even though she's not good at it. Ooh, curry. It doesn't look that... Okay, I was gonna say it doesn't look that bad, but you got the ingredients on the outside and the garlic is not peeled. Still a great image though. Yeah, what was that tapping sound? Oh. Okay, not the worst thing. Overcooked rice is not the worst. Ooh, okay, that's not good. You don't want the meat to be raw. How do you make a bad curry? You know what's funny is like, usually these food scenes are about how great the food is, but this is a scene of how bad the food is. Are they going to be honest? Are they going to tell her how bad it is? Maybe they don't want to hurt her feelings. And that's still a very good image. Oh, this music, so dramatic. That's very Japanese. Still complimenting somebody even if they don't do a good job. Very true. How's she gonna take it? I don't get that. What men? You guys are such men? Poor Mio. They're gonna secretly cook. Us. Oh, maybe when he was in America, he had to live by himself, so he had to cook for himself. Ooh, okay. She's willing to learn. Hey, Kagami kind of looks like Ryu from Street Fighter Alpha, like that profile view. Wonder if this animator worked on some Street Fighter animations. Whoa, we'll see if it tastes good. Still not good. Aww. What did she do? Maybe she kept the pot on too long, overcooked it? Then what were they eating? Maybe leftovers? Interesting. Cheese. Oh, man. Oh, just when you thought it was getting get more interesting, she's been putting vitamins and minerals. Oh man, that was one of the best food scenes I've seen. I would have never guessed that she would have put vitamins and minerals, but it totally matches her personality, trying to take care of these people, get their vitamins and minerals and recovery in. Ooh, look at that image here. Wow, look how beautiful that glare is on the side mirror, and then you have the reflection of the reflecting light there, and then below the side mirror, you have a reflection of the side mirror on the car. So I wonder if this was created by CG, because this is just way too smooth to have been animated by hand and moving. Did not expect that to be the dad. Driving away in a black car like the Yakuza? Wow, basketball on the beach. Maybe just to make them have to work a little harder. That's an interesting concept. But how are they going to bounce the ball? Yes, I agree with that. You gotta build your body from the ground up with your feet. Wow, 3 times the normal amount of practice. That's a cool glare look. Now it's time for our lunchtime crunch time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, which is a monthly subscription service where you get authentic Japanese snacks delivered straight to your door every month. First, we'll try some snacks from a more modern selection from Tokyo Treat. Cherry blossom themed, but I think this is actually a salty chip, maybe like a shrimp chip. Ooh, yeah. I love any type of shrimp or seafood chip. And it does have a hint of sweetness. It looks like maybe some seaweed inside. Yummy. Corn potage. Well, I don't know how you pronounce that, but corn seems to be a pretty popular flavor in a lot of these snacks, so maybe it's a popular flavor in Japan. If you know, then let me know in the comments below. Ooh, it smells like corn pops. It's on the sweeter side. I think it's supposed to be like a corn creamy soup, which tastes very close to that. It's yummy. Got a light crunch, but very fluffy at the same time. Now we'll try a more traditional selection of snacks from Sakurako. This looks like ginger, and part of the fun of these snacks, especially not reading Japanese, is being surprised by what you eat. Still can't tell, it smells sweet. Feels crunchy. Wow, did not expect that. It almost is like barbecue, like it's like smoky. Man, I mean, it tastes great. When we have barbecue flavored snacks in America, it's very sweet and tangy, but this actually tastes like it was off the grill, like a deep smokiness. Really interesting flavor. And this looks like a peanut snack. Maybe it might be on the salty side. sweet side? I think it's gonna be on the sweet side. Ooh, multi-texture. I gotta bite it in half so you can see the inside. Almost like a caramel, but not as sweet as a caramel. Great crunch, strong peanutty flavor. I love the multi-textures, like kind of smooth on the inside, but really crunchy on the outside. Really great. If you want to try your own Sakurako and Tokyo Treat snacks, then use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order and enjoy your snacks as you watched Kuroko no Basket with me, or you can buy it for a friend or family member as a thoughtful gift. It's also a great way to support the channel so I can continue making better quality videos for you. I'm gonna eat a couple more peanuts and let's get back to the Kuroko action. I noticed that a lot of these transition scenes start with like a whistle and then it echoes. And they transition to another scene. Ooh, that was a cool moment where see how the foot kind of slides and decelerates? Boom, and then the sand kicks out to the side. That was a cool animation. Ooh, this is going to make Kuroko's conditioning better. Oh. So it's not... Can he jump? Interesting. So it was to force them to pass to each other and to work on their conditioning. Yeah, this is going to make them super fast when they get into the court. You do feel like you jump a lot higher when you go from sand to indoor, at least for volleyball. Yeah, because you work so many stabilizer muscles and your brain is having to work so much harder because it still thinks it's on sand. Yes. Yeah, that's some good. Alright, so this is not just some random anime gimmick. It is true that training on an unstable surface, or what we call an undulating surface, which means the surface is always changing, is actually really great for your ankles, your knees, but specifically your foot muscles, because it stimulates all your foot muscles because they now have to wake up and work, and not just work harder, but actually work in different ways that we usually wouldn't, because when you're wearing shoes, the padding of the shoes actually does a lot of the work that your foot traditionally is supposed to do. So by the time you get on the court and you do wear court shoes, you do feel like you have superhuman feet, you move faster, you jump better. I only recommend doing this as just a small part of your program, because at the end of the day, you still have to be very good at playing on the surface that you're going to be competing on. But this is a great addition to add to your workout. Oh, we got a layup? He didn't try to dunk it? Maybe he wanted to conserve his energy. Oh, that's a new skill from Kagami. Conserving energy. I'm still not sure what the new style is, other than just playing a little harder. This is such a cool place. You got a beach, you got a kitchen, you got a training facility. I like how Kiyoshi kind of talks also as a co-head coach, because he's really saying some insightful things, helping everyone understand their role on the team. Yeah, I think Kuroko's still kind of redefining himself. Well, you don't have to be called the captain to act like a leader. Yeah, what is the spark? I thought Kiyoshi was going to be the spark. Maybe just having some fun. Maybe the spark is having some non-basketball fun. That's a very slow way to brush. Oh, okay, probably his body hurts, that's why. That's a good slushing animation. Yeah, I was just gonna say they did a good job making Kuroko's hair, which is already kind of spiky and big, make it look like he's got pillow head. Oh, they're staying there too. Interesting. Almost. Wow, that's a scary illustration. Oh, they did such a good job making this knife look so horrific. Like she was just not just cutting, but she was hacking an animal. The blood spatter, the clumps of blood. Oh, it's gruesome. That was a nice touch to that scene. Who's this old guy? Maybe he's some ancient coach, like Grandpa Ukai. Ooh, I wonder if she invited them. Hey, they're lucky to be able to have a practice scrimmage against a good team. Oh man. That is an interesting request. Maybe she's trying to train Kagami how to play tired. Ooh, Kuroko going one-on-one. Oh, poor Kuroko. And he's saying that with a smile. I don't care if I mess up. I'm just going to make myself better. Aha. Already know your limits. That's a true quote. Still gotta develop your one-on-one skills. Oh, and he has to run on the beach. By the way, this is not how you increase your vertical jump. Not by running endless laps on the beach, but that'll probably be the result. A formidable opponent. Did they lose? Huh. Maybe because he can't generate strength by himself. This is an interesting breakdown of his technique. He fears how great Kuroko could be. But what could it be that unlocks his skill? Looks like an angry monster. Oh, what a thoughtful guy. Look at those muscles and sweat. It is true that you want to train harder, but there is a point of overtraining where you start to get negative results. Oh no! Is he gonna swim in the ocean? That might have been the most entertaining and funniest episode of Kuroko no Basket so far. There's definitely been some more exciting ones in terms of the gameplay and the training and the story build-up, but man, these anime series, they definitely got their food scenes down, and to make a whole elaborate sequence of how bad the coach's cooking is, that's hilarious. I do think it's really interesting that they're using beach training as a way to increase everyone's individual ability versus just straight weight training. And I think training outdoors also helps kind of build our connections with ourselves on a deeper level, just being in nature, being in the sun, and just sweating together on the beach. So I am curious what type of effect this is going to have on Kagami. In real life, if you train like this all the time, you're actually going to for sure get injured, and you're actually going to decrease your performance because your body is actually going to shut down over time because it can't sustain this level of intensity. But if you sprinkle it in here and there, it will give you a nice boost in your performance. Your body's going to adapt and get bigger, faster, stronger. So we'll see how this amplifies Kagami's ability.